Here's why. Michael Kay, the host of the Michael Kay Show, 98.7 ESPN in New York, also the voice of the Yankees, been around the New York sports scene for decades. For the first time in years, the Knicks are showing signs of life. You can say whatever you want about Tibbs running guys into the ground, but he is making it run and work on 33rd and 7th. Here's Michael on his show yesterday saying, yes, we're moving in the right direction if you're a Knicks fan. But just hang on a second.
I'm not knocking them. I'm not criticizing them. They're not good enough yet. That's what everybody has to realize. Don't fall in love and think that this team, once it matures for 2 or 3 years, is going to be Chateaubriand. It's not. It's not good enough. And it might be a killer hamburger and make the playoffs every year. It's not going to win a championship.
Very meaty take there.
What is Chateaubriand? I don't know what that is.
It's like a fancy steak, generally served for two, right?
No, not necessarily.
Sometimes, right, with vegetables.
It's like a filet?
It's a fancy huge steak. Right? You can get it small.
You get it small? Okay.
Yeah, it's long. It's like kind of long. Why y'all asking me, though?
I don't know, because you know.
Zubin looking over here at me and said, fancy steak, and looks right at me.
Yes.
I'm like, wait a minute, man.
Which usually got
I'm
3
a T-bone
digits
guy.
by
Nah,
it.
not for real. But no, it's very soft. Yeah. It's not a lot of fat, and it's good, Jay. Let's just put it that way.
It's the large center. It's the large center cut fillet of the tenderloin.
Yeah, it's the large center cut fillet of the tenderloin. There you go.
Indeed.
Well, Michael Kay isn't wrong, but look, I don't know what fans that realistically think, hey, this is going to be our team for the next 10 years. Like, this is not the answer to winning a championship. But damn, it's the right foundation to start a championship building process. Is Julius Randle going to be the key figure to, winning a world title against the Lakers or the Clippers? I'm not sure, but he's one of the great pieces that you have that either can be a piece that can be used to trade for a superstar to come to New York, or he's part of the building block to add to a superstar coming to New York. Look, I understand that sometimes fans, you get yourself into this whirlwind where you want to find out what's wrong, but there is nothing wrong with appreciating that the Knicks are finally in the position that they are going to make a playoff run. That's fine for what they are right now. It's not saying where you want to be in 5 years, but just be appreciative of where they are now.
Yeah, I mean, that's good, though, right? They're winning some games, and they're making life better for the New Yorkers. I get it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? 2 years from now, 3 years from now, who knows what it can be, right? They can trade out, move guys. They start to show that the organization is different, then you could go out and attract big-time free agents. Maybe if they were in this position a year ago or 2 years ago when KD and Kyrie were available, they would have landed them instead of the Brooklyn Nets, Jay, if they were in a position showing that the organization was headed in the right direction. And I think they've done a tremendous job in terms of building this sort of foundation that they're on now, opposed to where they were at in the past.
Look, man, a lot of things have changed. This was a team that once had Dennis Smith Jr. That was one of their guys. He's now down in the G League. Austin Rivers wants to be a New York Knick. I think that helps. Julius Randle's having a great year. R.J. Barrett's finding his way. You got Emmanuel Quickly, a guy from Kentucky that is playing at an elite level, loves guys like Lou Williams. Lou Williams sees him as a little brother. You have a lot of the right pieces to move forward. It's not the end product, but, man, it's on its way to becoming a good product, and that's a lot to be said about the Knicks that we haven't been saying for a long time.
Yeah, even if they make the playoffs and get bounced immediately and get swept, it's still a positive.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.